Social media is shaping your reality without us even realizing it. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Veronica and I'm a psychology student, and I created this channel to help you guys to achieve your goals, as I love studying about personality development and share about it. So today we're gonna discuss about a concept, social media, and how it is shaping our reality. So since I'm in the last year of my psychology graduation, and I have a topic that I'm researching on, and this is digital media and mobile and how it is affecting our brain. So, first, we're going to talk about the reticular activating system. This is something which is used for perception, that what we perceive. For example, if you are constantly finding negative in others and in yourself, your reticular activating system is activated to find more negative things in this outer world. So when we see scroll reels and we are just scrolling, whatever content is coming in front of your eyes, you are consuming it. We can name it as a mental diet. Yes, you are consuming that content and you are just gonna think like this. And that's the reason so many relationships are getting destroyed because of the social media content we see. Because at one video you will see, okay, if he do the bare minimum, don't accept him, and the other video the guy is saying, if he's asking for too much, does he really loves you, does she really loves you? So we see these kind of contents and we just consume it, and instead of communicating in a relationship that what you really want, people are just getting apart. Social media just changes our reality. It changes how we think. It controls us. We never realize, but it is controlling us. So for example, you had a breakup, and now you're constantly seeing reels about the breakup and stuff. You're consuming the negative content, and so your reticular activating system is activated to see the more negative. Now when you're going to see the more negative, how you will be able to heal? You cannot heal unless and until you don't change your pattern right here. We cannot expect good if you're constantly engaging with the negative content and negative thought pattern. We have to first stop scrolling. Doesn't matter if it's negative, if it's positive, because the scrolling actually shrinks your brain. Yes, you have a part in your brain, that's the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision making, critical thinking, like this. So if you want to make decision in your life but you are totally scrolling and doing stuff on mobile phone which are useless, frontal lobe, you are literally like making it less powerful. Instead, your amygdala would be hyperactive because your neurotransmitter, like, you are getting a spike of dopamine. You're not even releasing the full dopamine. There will be a short period of dopamine that you will release, and it will make you feel that, oh, you already achieved so much. So you're not gonna take steps in the reality. Instead, you will be just like in your mind, okay, I really achieved something. I mean, it is good to visualize, but in order to make it into reality, you also have to work on the process. You also have to take actions. So you should work on your imagination, and then you should work on taking action instead of thinking that you should go on a social media, then you find an edit, you're feeling like, oh, okay, I'm having it, I'm gonna have it, then you go to the next reel, and then the first reel motivation is just gone. It's completely gone. So you should focus on creating the reality you want instead of scrolling, because scrolling is just short-term dopamine hit that you get, and the actions you're gonna take in reality, and when you want gonna achieve that goal, then the dopamine you hit is the real dopamine. It's not an artificial dopamine that you're releasing because of the engaging with the motivational content. Instead, you're gonna release the natural dopamine hit, and it's gonna feel so great. It's gonna feel accomplishment, and then you're gonna feel that yes, I'm gonna do more. I want to do more. So did you realize we have negative one and we have the positive one? So it doesn't matter if you're watching the negative, it still have a side effect on your brain and your reticular activating system in your life. And doesn't matter if you're watching the positive one, you still have that effect on your mind, because both are bad, honestly, because both hit the dopamine. Both hit the dopamine. So that's the reason, whenever we see the reels, we feel happy. When we put the phone aside, we are just blank. We don't know what we are doing. We don't know where we are going. So it's really important that you give yourself some rest and start working, instead of thinking that yes, this is the reel I watch. Yes, this is something great and all of this stuff. You have to take actions, and taking action is very, very, very boring. I'm saying, seeing the reels, getting the dopamine hit, short-term dopamine hit, that is artificial dopamine, is very easy. You can literally create like the fantasy type when you're watching the reels, but that's doing nothing. Nothing is happening. In reality, you are getting nothing. Nothing. If you really want to gain something in your life, you have to take the boring actions, follow the boring process, choose the struggle of choosing your thought daily, visualization, and having a vision and working for it. It may be boring, but it is exciting at the same time, because you are craving for that dopamine hit that you're gonna get at the end of the goal. When you're gonna achieve the goal, you'll be like, this is something I was manifesting and I really get it. And you have to work for it. I still remember in 2021, I used to wake up at 5 a.m., do my journal, do my meditation, do my gratitude and stuff, because I wanted to follow my mentors, like what they say. And I still realize the life that I'm living right now is something I really, really dreamed of, and I cannot even imagine living like this. And I mean, I used to imagine living like this, but I must be like, if I go back in the past and say that you're living like this after 2 years, like this, she will not gonna believe. She will not gonna believe that this happened, because she was constantly working and working, and she was just focused on her goal, that what she want to do. And if I tell her that you're closer to your goal, she ain't gonna believe, never gonna believe, because she will be in awe. And she will be like, wow, you did it. And I'm so excited to actually work more on myself, and I want you guys to work more on yourself. There is never a good time and a bad time, or the right time. You can start now. So instead of scrolling on social media, maybe you can start posting the content. Maybe you can start a YouTube videos. Maybe you can start focusing on your studies. Maybe you can focus on business. Maybe you start up a new business, like little business, small business, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, just start it. There's nothing that you cannot do. I know it feels like, okay, it is impossible to achieve it, so we should shift our goal, we should change our goal. No, 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 please. If you have a biggest goal, you have nothing to lose. Just give it a try. You have nothing to lose. It requires risk, it requires uh, discipline, and I bet even if you're failing, that doesn't mean that you should stop. Instead, if you're failing, learn from it, and the next time again try. Until and unless you don't give up, you never gonna lose. You're never gonna lose, because every time you fail, you're gonna be amazingly, like, fantastically amazing in your field. So, social media, ditch the social media. Ditch it. It's like taking away your life from you. You wake up and then you scroll, nothing happens. Nothing. We are just wasting our time. Instead, we can, like I said, all of these stuff that we can do instead of scrolling the social media, we can do this. We can work on our goal. We can think of it, right? At least we can try instead of scrolling. We scroll and we don't know where the time is gone. And then we say, oh, time is moving so fast. No, time is not moving so fast. You are wasting your time so much on social media and scrolling that you don't realize that time has passed. If you're gonna work on your goal, you're gonna realize, oh, I have so much time. Okay, this is the thing. The time not gonna move fast. Instead, you're gonna feel, okay, I have more time to work. I can still work. I will work. I will utilize this time. I hope you guys understand that how it affects our mind. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.